Hey, let's do another tutorial in C Sharp. Let's practice arrays. Let's do some simple things with arrays. So I have some tasks here. Create a new C Sharp console application project, which is this one. Then write code to declare an array of integers and initialize it with some values. Implement a new method to calculate the sum of all elements in the array, and display the original array and the sum of its elements to the user. So, to make an array, you simply add square brackets to the data type, and then this is the name of the variable. And an array is a variable which can store multiple values. And if you don't want to input those values right away, you can do a new int like this. And there is your array declared, except you do need to decide how many values you want to store in it. That is fixed. So let's say I want to have 5 or 6 values in it. Then it's already made. And in order to put something in it, in the first position, which would be 0, you can input it like this. But you can also make the array right away, and then you start the same way. And then you use curly brackets to decide how many or to input the values in it. So let's say these are the values I want in it. Then it is made. And let's say I want to work with this array now. And I'm going to display this array on the console. You cannot simply write console WriteLine and then the name. That's a valid thing to do, but it's not going to give you the array. We can see what it does. System int 32, which is simply the data type. So this is a great way to start with loops. So to display and to sum up elements of the array, we have to write a loop. Now, that can be a for loop. So for int I equals 0, and then well, yes, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements. So you can use 6, but you can also use the length. Length property like this, and then inside the loop, or I mean the code block for the loop, we specify what it's going to do. Oh, and this last part is to increment with 1 each time you run through the loop. then I'm just going to write my write line inside the loop, and I am going to specify which position we want to see with the eye, and this should now output all the numbers in my array. Yes. And now I want to sum these up. So, how do we do that? Well, let's declare another variable in sum of array and set it equal to 0 at first. And now let's try to sum it up each time, like well, it's already an integer, so we can just add it. How about we just say, yeah, it's already suggested for us. So we add the number at the array position at each iteration of this loop to the sum of array, and then we write out the sum after the loop then, because then it's finished. So let's now write out the sum of array, and we can add a little string here. And that's that looks right. I can't do it in my head, but it looks right. So then we have actually solved this entire assignment so easily today. So that's some basic array practice. That you get used to very quickly in C#, but that is absolutely fundamental to know.